Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be showing you how to do some lamb ribs. Now lamb ribs are a super cheap but super tasty cut if done right. So we're going to show you how to trim them up properly, we're going to show you a homemade rub, and we're going to do a homemade chimichurri to go with them as well. So we'll waste no more time and we'll get stuck into it. Alright, so first of all we need to trim them up. We need to take them from looking like this to this. Now I know it looks like a lot of wastage, but just trust me on this one, all that lamb fat is not going to taste good. You need to trim them down so all that meat's exposed and that fat cap's removed. So I'll show you how it's done. So you basically can almost peel it off. You might need your knife, but most of the time you can just get under it and just peel it straight off, just like that. So remove that, and we just want to trim any excess fat. So we have a thin layer there, so it's not going to need too much. So that's pretty good. As long as you don't have any thick fat there, it's going to be good. And the other thing we've done, which you don't have to do, is remove the bottom membrane, and you can also just trim it up a bit more. You can follow where that cartilage is, just like we've done on this one. So you can see it's got a completely different shape. So we might leave one just like that, and we'll leave this one trimmed up a bit more. So what we'll do now is we'll get them seasoned up and go ready for the smoker. Alright, so now we've trimmed our lamb ribs up. We're going to set our smoker up to run at about that 250 to 275 degree Fahrenheit mark. Now we're going to season our lamb ribs. We've got some mustard there to help bind the rub to the meat. And the rub we're using is just a salt, pepper, garlic based one with a few other little bits and pieces in there. I'll put the recipe in the description for you if you want to use it. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So we'll waste no more time and we'll get these lamb ribs seasoned up. Alright, so now your lamb ribs are seasoned up, it's time to get them in the smoker. We're going to leave them for about an hour and then we'll check them. Alright, so it's been about an hour now. We're getting some really nice colour and some good drawback on them bones. So we've got 2 lots of double layered alfoil there. We've got a little bit of beer as well. So we're going to wrap them up and get them back in the smoker for about an hour, maybe 90 minutes until they're nice and tender. They're going to vary depending on how thick your lamb ribs are, but we'll probe them after an hour, test them. If they're not ready, we'll let them go a little bit longer. So we'll get them wrapped up, give it a splash of beer in there, and let them go. You don't want to waste this stuff. It's too bloody good. Alright, so they've been wrapped up for about an hour now, so it's time to check them with our meat probe. So we're looking for around that 200 to 210-ish sort of internal mark, and to be probing really nicely. So that's about the 203-ish, 210 in the other end. Probing really nicely, no resistance at all. Let's check this other little rack, which I'm assuming will be about the same, if not a little bit further done. So that's 205-ish as well. So these are done. So what I'll do now is get them out, rest them for about 10-15 minutes, and we'll serve them up. Got a nice simple chimichurri that we'll serve them with. Again, I'll put that recipe in the description if you want to have a look at it. So we'll rest them, slice them, and serve them in a sec. Alright, so the lamb ribs are done. We'll get stuck into one, eh? Have a look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So tender as well. Try a bit with some chimichurri. That's perfect. So you've got to try them. The key is the trimming. If you've got too much fat on there, it's going to cause a nasty flavour. So make sure you trim them right, prep them right, talk to your butcher, they'll probably do it for you. But as for now, I'm getting stuck into the rest of these. Thanks for watching.